We are Stalkers Identified. We turn victims into victors. Today we're going to take a look at the criminal stalking laws for the District of Columbia. So let's get right into it. DC Code 22-3131. Legislative intent was 22-501. The council finds that stalking is a serious problem in the city and nationwide. Stalking involves serious intrusions on the victim's personal privacy and anonymity. It is a crime that can have a long-lasting impact on the victim's quality of life and creates risk to the security and safety of the victim and others. Even in the absence of express threats or physical harm, stalking conduct often becomes increasingly violent over time. The council recognizes the dangerous nature of stalking as well as the strong connections between stalking and domestic violence and between stalking and sexual assault. Therefore, the council enacts this law to encourage effective intervention by the criminal justice system before stalking escalates into behavior that has even more serious or lethal consequences. The council enacts this stalking statute to permit the criminal justice system to hold stalkers accountable for a wide range of acts, communications, and conduct. The council recognizes that stalking includes but is not limited to a pattern of following or monitoring the victim or committing violent or intimidating acts against the victim, regardless of the means. DC Code 22-3132. Definitions was 22-502. For the purposes of this chapter, the term any device means electronic, mechanical, digital, or any other equipment including a camera, spy cam, computer, spyware, microphone, audio and video recorder, global positioning system, electronic monitoring system, listening device, night vision goggles, binoculars, telescopes, or spyglass. Any means includes the use of telephone, mail, direct delivery service, email, website, and other methods of communication or any device. Communicating means using oral, written language, photographs, pictures, signs, symbols, gestures, or other acts or objects that are intended to convey a message. Emotional distress means significant mental suffering or distress that may but does not necessarily require medical or other professional treatment or counseling. Financial injury means the monetary costs, debts, or obligations incurred as a result of stalking by the specific individual, member of the specific individual household, a person whose safety is threatened by the stalking, or a person who is financially responsible for the specific individual, and includes A. the cost of replacing or repairing any property that was taken or damaged. B. the cost of clearing a specific individual's name or his or her credit, criminal, or any other official record. Medical bills, relocation expenses, lost employment or wages, attorney fees. Personal identifying information shall have the same meaning as provided in 22-3227.01. Number 7, specific individual or individual means the victim or alleged victim of the stalking. Number 8, to engage in a course of conduct means directly or indirectly, or through one or more third persons, in person or by any means, on two or more occasions. 2, A, follow, monitor, place under surveillance, threaten or communicate to or about another individual. B, interfere with, damage, take, or unlawfully enter an individual's real or personal property, or threaten to attempt to do so. Or C, use another individual's personal identifying information. DC Code 22-3133, stalking, was 22-503. It is unlawful for a person to purposely engage in a course of conduct directed at a specific individual with the intent to cause that individual to fear for his or her safety or the safety of another person, feel seriously alarmed, disturbed, or frightened, or suffer emotional distress that the person knows would cause that individual reasonably to fear for her individual safety or the safety of another person, feel seriously alarmed, disturbed, or frightened, or suffer emotional distress that the person should know would cause a reasonable person in the individual circumstances to fear for his or her safety or safety of another person, feel seriously alarmed, disturbed, or frightened, or suffer emotional distress. Come on down to here, penalties. Except as provided in subsection of this section, a person who violates 22-3133 shall be fined not more than 1,000, imprisoned not more than 12 months, or both. A person who violates 22-3133 shall not be fined more than 10,000, imprisoned for not more than 5 years, or both, if the person at the time was subject to a court, parole, or supervised release order prohibiting contact with that specific person, has one prior conviction in any jurisdiction of stalking any person within the last 10 years, at the time was at least 4 years older than the specific individual, and the specific individual was less than 18 years of age, caused more than $2,500 in financial injury. A person who violates 22-3133 shall be fined not more than $25,000, imprisoned not more than 10 years, or both, if the person has 2 or more prior convictions in any jurisdiction for stalking any person, at least one of which was for a jury demandable offense. A person shall not be sentenced consecutively for stalking and identity theft based on the same act or course of conduct. DC Code 22-3135 jurisdiction. An offense shall be deemed as to be committed in the District of Columbia if the conduct on at least one occasion was initiated in the District of Columbia or had an effect on the specific individual in the District of Columbia. The communication shall be deemed to be committed in the District of Columbia if it is made or received in the District of Columbia, or the specific individual lives in the District of Columbia. It can be electronically assessed in the District of Columbia. Hope you found this information useful. You can contact us on our website if we can be of any assistance to you.